Hello. Today let us look at a lesson from Kali Kannada grade 4. The name of the lesson is Jeeva Daye. Jeeva Daye means compassion. I'll briefly explain the story before we get into the lesson. So there were two best friends, Ranga and Sadik. They used to go to school together. They always used to be together. So on the way to their school, there used to be a small forest and there used to be a jamun tree. So these boys would love to climb the tree and take the jamun fruits and eat. One day when they went there, one old woman was picking all the log and wood pieces that had fallen down. So she told them, be careful, the tree is very slippery. So the boys said, okay, we will be careful, you don't worry, grandmother. And Ranga started to climb the tree. And Sadik was waiting so that Ranga could pluck the fruits and throw it. And suddenly they heard the grandmother screaming for help. So they both got worried what happened to the grandmother and they went running for her help. When they asked her what happened to you, she showed her leg. She kept showing her leg and she kept showing in the direction of some shrubs there and started screaming, Havu. Havu means a snake. So Sadik went searching for the snake. He went to find where the snake was and Ranga immediately wanted to do some first aid. So he took some creepers which were around and tied it. He tied it very tightly so that the poison of the snake doesn't spread to the other parts of her body. And when he was doing that, Sadik screams, hey, I found the snake, come, let's kill it. So Ranga gets very angry and he tells, which is more important for you, killing the snake or treating grandmother? Have you gone out of your mind? And he immediately takes grandmother and makes her sit on his cycle and takes her to a hospital immediately to get a treatment. The doctor there, he treats her and he tells Ranga, there is nothing to worry. It is not a poisonous snake that has bit her. So she is out of danger. In the meantime, Sadik is feeling very sad and disappointed that Ranga scolded him and he goes back to his house. Now that the doctor tells Ranga that there is no danger for grandmother's life, Ranga also feels calm and he thanks the doctor and he takes the grandma back to her house. He goes and drops her to her house and he returns back to his house. And there he sees Sadik is waiting for him. And Sadik asks him, why did you scream at me so badly? My only intention was that if we kill that snake will not go and bite others and it will not trouble others. But you started shouting at me. Then Ranga says, see, saving grandmother's life was more important for me at that point of time. That is why I screamed at you. And also we don't have any rights to simply kill something. And then both of them Ranga consoles Sadik and tells him his side of the story and then they both understand each other and they hug and are as friends as before. Now let us look at the lesson. I will read a paragraph, I will tell the important word meanings and then I will explain each paragraph. So the first paragraph. Ranga mattu Sadik ibbaru ಜೀವದ ಗೆಳೆಯರು. ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಅಭಿರುಚಿಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ಆಗಿದ್ದವು. ಪ್ರತಿದಿನವೂ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಸವಾರಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗುವುದೆಂದರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲದ ಖುಷಿ. ಜೀವದ ಗೆಳೆಯರು means best friends. ಆಸಕ್ತಿ is interest. ಅಭಿರುಚಿ taste. Savari is ride and Khushi is happy. So Ranga and Sadik both were best friends. Then their interests and likes and dislikes and their tastes, everything was very similar. And every day they used to do a cycle ride and go to school. And that used to bring them a lot of happiness. Then, ಅವರು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗುವ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಕಾಡು. ಆ ಕಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೇರಳೆ ಮರವಿತ್ತು. ನೇರಳೆ ಮರದ ಹಣ್ಣು ತಿನ್ನುವುದೆಂದರೆ ರಂಗ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತಸ. So let's look at the meanings. Chikka kaadu means small forest, nerale jamun, and santasa happy. So on the way to their school there used to be one small forest, and in that forest there used to be a jamun tree. Jamun is a small fruit. If you all would have seen, it is a very small fruit which has a seed in it, and it is in violet, dark violet color. And nerale marada hannannu, and they used to love to eat that fruit. They used to be very happy to eat that fruit. Now next paragraph. ಒಂದು ಶನಿವಾರ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಶಾಲೆ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ರಂಗ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಇಬ್ಬರು ನೇರಳೆ ಮರದ ಬುಡಕ್ಕೆ ತಲುಪಿದರು. ಆಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಒಣ ಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ಆರಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು, ಹುಷಾರು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಮರ ಜಾರುತ್ತದೆ, ಜೋಪಾನ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಂಗ ಸಾದಿಕ್, ಆಯ್ತಜ್ಜಿ, ನೀವೇನು ಚಿಂತೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಎಂದರು. ರಂಗ ಮರ ಹತ್ತಲು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದನು. ಸಾದಿಕ್ ನೇರಳೆ ಹಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡಿಯಲು ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ನಿಂತನು. ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ means afternoon, mugisi, finished. Then buda means bottom or the base. Then ona is dry, kattige is wood, arisu is to pick. Husharu means caution, she's cautioning or warning somebody. Then jarutta, slippery, jaru means slippery. Jopana means be careful. Chinte is worry. Hattu means climb. Praramba means start, and Siddha means ready. So one Saturday afternoon, after the kids finished their school, they both went to the bottom of the jamun tree. And when they reached there was one old grandmother who was picking the dry wood that was fallen there. And she warns the boys that the tree is very slippery, be careful. So the two boys tell grandmother, okay grandmother, we will be careful, you don't worry about us. And Ranga started to climb the tree, and Sadik was waiting down readily to catch the fruits that Ranga would pluck and throw. Then ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಯಾರಾದರೂ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಬದುಕಿಸಿರೋ ಎಂದು ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಕೂಗಿದ ಸದ್ದು ಕೇಳಿಸಿತು. ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅತ್ತ ಕಡೆ ಓಡಿದ. ರಂಗ ಗಾಬರಿಯಿಂದ ಮರ ಇಳಿದು ಬಂದು, ಏನಾಯ್ತಜ್ಜಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ಕೂಗಿಕೊಂಡೆ ಎಂದು ಆತುರದಿಂದ ಕೇಳಿದ. ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲಿನ ಕಡೆಗೊಮ್ಮೆ, ಪೊದೆಯ ಕಡೆಗೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕೈ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಹಾವು ಹಾವು ಎಂದು ಕೂಗಿಕೊಂಡರು. I'll stop here. I'll explain till here. Then now let's look at the meaning. Yaradaru means somebody. Badukisu means save me. Kugu is shout. Then kelisitu heard. Kudale immediately. Odida ran. Gabari is scared, to be afraid. Ilidu banda climbed down. Atura is eager. Then pode is shrub, and havu is snake. Now let me explain till here. So Ranga was climbing the tree and Sadik was getting ready to catch the fruits that Ranga would throw. Suddenly they heard grandmother screaming, somebody save me. So Sadik immediately went running there, and Ranga got scared, and he also quickly got down the tree and came. And he asked grandmother, what happened? What happened? He asked her very eagerly. So grandmother, she showed her leg. Once she showed her leg, and once she showed in the direction of the shrubs. And she started saying, havu, havu. Havu means snake, snake. She started screaming, snake, snake. Then ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಕೈ ತೋರಿಸಿದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹಾವನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕತೊಡಗಿದ. ರಂಗ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯ ಕಾಲನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಇದ್ದ ಗಿಡದ ಬಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಹಾವಿನ ವಿಷ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯ ಮೈಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹರಡದಂತೆ ಗಾಯದ ಮೇಲ್ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿದ. ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಪೊದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹರಿದಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಹಾವನ್ನು ಕಂಡು, ರಂಗಾ ಬಾರೋ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾವು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಸಾಯಿಸೋಣ ಎಂದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಂಗ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಕೊಂಡೊಯ್ಯುವುದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಾವು ಸಾಯಿಸುತ್ತಾನಂತೆ. ತಲೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟಿದೆಯೇನೋ ನಿಂಗೆ ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಾ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ಸೈಕಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ತಿ ಕೂರಿಸಿ ಸರಸರನೆ ಹೊರಟನು. ರಂಗ ಬೈದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಸರಗೊಂಡು ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಮುಖ ಸಪ್ಪಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದನು. Okay, so now grandmother started screaming, there is snake, snake. So Sadik went running towards the shrub to search where that snake is. And Ranga, looking at the grandmother's leg, he thought he will do some first aid. So he picked some creepers which were lying around and he tied it. He tied it on the upper portion of the snake bite, and so that the poison doesn't spread to the entire body of the grandmother. And he tied it very tightly. By then Sadik finds the snake is crawling and he calls Ranga, I have found the snake, come let's kill it. So Ranga, he says, taking a grandmother to the hospital is more important. Are you out of your mind? Why do you want to kill the snake now? Like that he screams at Sadik, and he immediately makes grandmother sit on his cycle and goes very fast to the hospital. And since Ranga scolded Sadik feels very sad and disappointed, and he just returns home. Now next paragraph. ರಂಗ ಅಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಕೊಡಿಸಿದನು. ವೈದ್ಯರು ರಂಗನ ಬಳಿ, ಅಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಕಚ್ಚಿರುವ ಹಾವು ವಿಷದ ಹಾವಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಅಪಾಯವೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂದರು. ರಂಗನಿಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನವಾಯಿತು. ಅನಂತರ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ಅವರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತನ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ತೆರಳಿದನು. ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದ ಸಾದಿಕ್ ಕೋಪದಿಂದ, ಹಾವನ್ನು ಸಾಯಿಸೋಣ ಎಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಗದರಿದ್ದೇಕೆ? Okay, I'll continue after this. So, chikitse means treatment. Kachu means bite. Vishada havella means non-poisonous snake. Apaya venilla. Apaya means danger. Apaya venilla means there is no danger. Samadhana, to be calm. And kopa means angry. Gadaru means shout, scold angrily. Okay, now Ranga immediately takes the grandmother for treatment to the hospital, and then after the treatment is given, the doctor comes and tells to Ranga that the snake that bit the grandmother is not a poisonous snake, so there is no danger. And Ranga felt very calm after that. He was worried what will happen to the grandmother, but since the doctor said there is no danger, he felt very calm. After that, he took her grandmother, dropped her in his house, and then he returned to his house. And when he returned there, Sadik was there, and Sadik angrily asked him, when I said, let us kill the snake, why did you get so angry and irritated with me, and why did you shout at me? Then, next we will see. ಹಾವನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಕಚ್ಚಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೇ ಎಂದ. ರಂಗ ಅವನನ್ನು ಸಮಾಧಾನಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ನೋಡು ಸಾದಿಕ್, ಹಾವನ್ನು ಸಾಯಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅಜ್ಜಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಉಳಿಸುವುದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಬೈದೆ. ಮೇಲಾಗಿ ಹಾವನ್ನು ಕೊಲ್ಲುವ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲವೇ ಎಂದು ರಂಗ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಸಾದಿಕನಿಗೆ ತನ್ನ ತಪ್ಪಿನ ಅರಿವಾಯಿತು. ರಂಗ, ನಿನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿನಾಕಾರಣ ಕೋಪ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂದು ಸಾದಿಕ್ ರಂಗನನ್ನು ಆಲಿಂಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡನು. Okay, so he is asking, now Sadik is asking Ranga, why did you scold me when I said let us kill the snake? Won't the snake, if he had left that snake without killing, then it will go and bite others and it will trouble others as well. That is why I wanted to kill the snake. Then Ranga consoles him and he tells him, Sadik, it was more important to save grandmother's life than to kill that snake. And moreover, killing something is not our right. That is the reason I scolded you. So, when Ranga said this, then Sadik also realized his mistake, and then he tells to Ranga, unnecessarily I got angry with you, henceforth I will not behave like this, I will not get angry with you like this. And they both hugged each other. So that is the story.